Hey y'all, good evening. How's everybody doing? I am doing so fine. I just thought I'd invite y'all into my kitchen while I make my dinner. I am rigging up something. I'm making something that I've never made before. I'm gonna make a tostado, which I love tostados. I love bean and cheese tostados. And the tostado shells are usually like the flat, round, crispy corn tortillas. My corn tortilla is going to be made from cheese. I'm going to fry some cheese. I have faith that it's going to turn out right. So I have my refried beans already in this little pan right here warming up. I'm just using the old El Paso refried beans. So I have those warming up on low because I want them to be hot already when I put them on top of the my cheese shell. Okay, and I know this pan is kind of epic, but it's my favorite pan. It's non-stick, and I am going to fry my cheese in this pan. Okay, y'all wish me luck. Okay, I'm turning my stove on. Let's see, I'm gonna use the smaller burner. Let's put it on number 4. I'm just going to let that reheat. And while this, or not reheat, but heat up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put it on 3. While that's heating up, I'm going to cut up jalapeno. Now, you can buy these jalapenos in the can. They're like near the Goya products. These jalapenos have onions and carrots inside of them. I love these. These are so good. What I'm going to do with these jalapenos is I'm going to cut one of them up and I'm going to mix it in with my cheddar cheese that I'm going to be using because I like spicy food. So I'm just going to chop it up, mix it up with the cheese, drop it in the pan, and let it fry. So I'm going to make one of my little taco shells from cheddar cheese. And the other taco shell is going to be made from pepper jack cheese. Now, like I said, I've never done this before. It's probably a thing. It's probably been done. But I'm going to do it myself. And we'll just see how it turns out. So, the cheeses that I'm going to be using are, I'm using the pepper jack, Kraft pepper jack. And I'm using this just because I have it on hand. Both of these were in my freezer. I freeze everything so that I have it when I need it. And I need to get a little bowl to mix, no I don't. So my pan is heating up here. Let's see how warm it is. I want to see if a piece of cheese melts. I'm going to drop a couple of pieces of cheese in here, and once those pieces of cheese start frying and sizzling, I'm just going to take probably several tablespoons of cheese and just drop it in there and let it fry, okay? And I'm gonna top it with some fresh salsa or pico. You know, I love pico. I got this from the grocery store. It's not hot, it's not the spicy kind, which is why I'm adding jalapenos to my cheese, because I like spicy food. And I'm also going to top my tostado. In addition to using my refried beans, I'm going to top the tostado with some sour cream, not lettuce. I have kind of a iceberg lettuce allergy, so I'm not going to put lettuce on top. It's just going to be beans, pico, sour cream, and a little bit more cheese, and some green onion. I love green onion. And while I'm waiting for this pan to heat up, actually let me turn it up to number 5 because it's warming up too slowly. So while that's warming up, I've already chopped up my jalapeno that I'm going to add to my cheese. Let me just cut up a green onion. I like the white part of the onion as well as the green part. So that's going to go on top of both of my tostados. And y'all, I'm rigging it up. You know, this is the kind of food that costs absolutely nothing to make. Near about everybody and their grandmother and her cousin has cheese in the refrigerator. The only thing you might have to buy are the refried beans. Not everybody eats refried beans, but they are delicious. And I like having bean tostados because I don't necessarily have to have meat with them. Actually, I don't like meat on my tostados, believe it or not. I would just rather have just some nice refried beans with all of the right toppings, and then I'm good to go. I don't really care for sour cream that much, but I'll eat it on like a baked potato and something like this tostado here. So my beans are warming up nicely. Yay! Okay, refried beans are so delicious. Beans are a meat substitute, so you know, if you decide to make this, you don't have to feel gypped like, you know, you're not getting any meat. And once I'm done cooking everything, I am going to put it on this beautiful plate here. I'll have to tell you guys about this plate in a minute. Isn't it pretty? It's a very pretty plate. So my cheese is starting to sizzle. Hey, you know, by faith, this is gonna be good. Oh, and by the way, this is the, can y'all see this wreath? This is the wreath, the fall wreath that I ordered from Broken and Blessed Design. You can find them on Facebook. The lady who made this wreath, her name is Devin Rosado, and she's out of West Virginia. She's going to be sending me a winter wreath soon. I love her wreaths. Check out her Facebook page. She also has a website. I think if you just Google Broken and Blessed or Broken and Blessed Design, it'll take you to her website, and she'll hook you up. So I'm going to, okay, so we're pretty warm here. I'm just going to drop a couple of handfuls of cheese in the frying pan. One of the pieces of cheese hit the burner, but that's okay. And this is going to be so good. And then what I'm going to do is just drop some jalapenos right on top of that cheese. Just right on top of the cheese. And just let it all cook together. I just have a feeling that this is going to be so ridiculously good. I hope that it's not even funny. Are y'all rooting for me? And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to flip it until it's nice and crispy and brown on the bottom. And then I'm going to top it with some of these refried beans and all of my other lovely toppings. And we are going to be good to go. Okay, so I'm warming this up on number 5. I'm going to bump it up to number 6 because on my stove it's just not cooking fast enough. I got my refried beans on number 4 also. But y'all, let me tell y'all about this. Hold on, let me take a sip of my wonderful root beer. All I need now is some ice cream. Have me a nice root beer float. Be good to go. Okay, so this is looking nice. I'll show you guys when I'm done what this is going to look like. This plate that I'm going to be using to put my tostados on is actually not a plate. It is one of the trays from B. Smith with Style, her line of, I guess, serving dishes. 3 Marches dessert stackable servers. Y'all see that? I've actually never used it before. I forgot I had it. I've had this for about, oh man, 2 years. So when I bought this, I put it in my cabinet over top of my refrigerator at my other house and basically forgot I had it. And then when I moved, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have this. But I just think this is so pretty. Like I said, I've never used it. So I thought, you know what? I wonder what it would be like if I just used one of these trays as a plate, a pretty plate to put my tostados on. And I think it's gonna make for a lovely presentation. This cheese is bubbling and sizzling and frying up nicely. Oh, I'm going to let y'all see how that's coming along. Y'all see that? It's coming along fine. Sizzling, 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 sizzling. And it smells so good. You want to make sure, if y'all make this, you want to make sure you use a non-stick pan, okay? And don't try to turn this until it's brown and crispy on the bottom. I just feel like it's gonna work because one time I dropped some cheese, well, many times I've dropped cheese in the frying pan and just sat there and watched it fry, and it gets crispy. Now, either this is gonna turn out fine or it's gonna be an epic fail. Either way, I'm gonna eat it. But I just thought, let me see what I can rig up tonight. And this came to my mind. So, are y'all rooting for me? I'm gonna chop up my other green onion because I like green onion. And gonna get ready to flip that in a minute. It's starting to get nice and crispy. Now, you know, anytime you can fry cheese, cheese cannot be that great for you. I mean, if it's frying, that means it has grease and oil in it. You know, all the stuff that's not that great for you but tastes so good. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, it's, you know what it's looking like over here in this frying pan? You know when you cook a pancake or a hot cake, how it bubbles around the edges and it bubbles on top? And that's how you know it's time to flip it over. That's what this is looking like over here. It's actually looking pretty amazing. Okay, now let me see how this is doing. Okay. Woo, y'all, hey, hey. It's almost time to flip over. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Hey! Okay, y'all need to go and watch my video. I think it's called The Audition, and I'm singing a song called I'm So Excited. And I might put it up at the end of this video so y'all can click on it and check it out. Can y'all hear that sizzle? Okay, let me flip it over. Flipping it over. Look at that. Can y'all see that? It's frying and it's turning out just fine. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey, I am so, you know what? I love it when I rig stuff up and it turns out right. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy about this. I hope when I put the refried beans on here, it doesn't melt. You know what? Let me take the refried beans off the heat. They're warm enough because I don't want to have, you know, just, I don't want my beautiful cheese shell here to turn into mush on my plate. Oh wow, this looks like a little, it actually looks like a corn tortilla with jalapenos in it. Looks amazing, y'all. Oh my, I can't wait to show this to y'all. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. So while that's cooking, I don't think I'm gonna add jalapenos to this pepper jack cheese here because I might, because I do like spicy. I just might. Okay, so I think it's time to take this out of the pan. Oh wow, this actually turned out better than I thought it was gonna turn out. Let me see here. Oh wow. That is so beautiful. Okay, now let me do my pepper jack cheese here. Now I'm not sure how the pepper jack cheese is gonna cook. Hopefully, you know, it'll turn out nicely just like the cheddar cheese taco shell over there. I hope the thing doesn't fall apart, y'all. I'm gonna be so disappointed if it falls apart. Oh my goodness. I have buku cheese on my hand, y'all. Hang on one second. I'll serenade y'all while I sing. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I can. Hey, hey, oh, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Hey. Okay, so that cheese is frying up nicely. And I'm going to, let me seal these cheeses up and put them in the refrigerator because I'm done with them. I'm just going to put these right back in my freezer and grab them when I need them. Don't forget, y'all, freeze everything that you can freeze, okay? That way you'll extend the shelf life of your food, okay? All right, so this is actually, wow, it's looking pretty good. Actually looking very good. Look at that, y'all. Can y'all see that? So if you're on a diet, oh, you know what? Minus the refried beans, I would say this is kind of a keto, is that how you say it? Friendly meal. Like you could put beef on top of here, or ground, I don't know, chicken or ground beef or ground turkey, whatever it is that you use, and top it with some sour cream and a little bit more cheese and some onion or something like that. And you have a nice keto-friendly meal. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That looks absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it turned out so well. And it's holding steady. It's pretty firm. Part of me wants to put it on top of a tostado shell. I do think I have some of those in the pantry because I'm kind of scared that once I start topping it with everything and once I pick it up, it's going to fall apart. But it might be one of those dishes that you eat with a knife and a fork. Y'all, let me open up my beautiful pantry door here and see if I have any tostado shells. I have faith that I do because I always have taco shells and taco seed. I love Mexican food. Absolutely love it. All of my Latin friends out there, I want y'all to know I love y'all's food. So if y'all know how to cook, bring me a plate, okay? I have a good friend who lives in Austin. His name is MJ. He is an outstanding cook. And every now and then he would bring me a plate. I'm not in Austin anymore, so I can't get any plates from him anymore. But he would always bring me some really nice, meals. And I actually miss that. If y'all have a friend that cooks, make sure you keep them in your life, because as long as they're in your life, you got free food. Hey! Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I found it. So I did find my tostado shells. What do y'all think? Should I try to lay that layer of cheese on here, or should I just use the shells that I made and top that? I'm not sure. I'm kind of scared, y'all. Okay, let me turn this. Wow. Woo! Look at that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see that? Oh, my word. It's floating in oil. All that oil rendered off of the cheese. So I'm going to have to blot some of that, y'all. I don't need to eat all of that oil. So I'm going to blot some of that off of there. I still think it's going to be good. Are y'all rooting for me? Are y'all rooting for me? Oh, wow. This looks absolutely amazing. So, will this hold up? That's the question. I kind of think it will. So, I'm going to top that real quick. Wow, this one's almost there. The pepper jack cheese shell, if you will, is turning out much better than that creamy cheddar cheese shell turned out. So I'm going to turn this stove off now because that cheese looks like it's done. I'm going to drain it in a little bit on this little paper towel, so I don't want all of that cheese. All of that oil. And hopefully it won't stick. Actually, you know what? Do I want to drain it? Or do I want to just, how do I want to do it, y'all? Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to. I'm so scared to do anything to it. I mean, if I hadn't fried it, I would just be eating that oil, right? Because it's already in the cheese. We just don't see it. Okay, there is my other taco shell made from cheese. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay. Looks absolutely amazing. Okay, now, okay, here's the test. I have my plate right here, y'all. Got my plate. Let me get my knife in the sink, get a couple of things out of the way here. Okay. Don't need any more of those peppers. Let me grab these refried beans here. I think what I need to do is wait until the cheese hardens up a little bit more. Okay, and gets a little bit firmer. Actually, what you could do, you could actually use this as a taco shell. You can put ground beef in there, pick it up, and show it. That would be fantastic. And I might fold this one over. I think that's what I will do for the pepper jack tostado. I'm going to put a layer of refried beans on here while the cheese is still a little warm. Okay. So I have my refried beans on here. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. I put refried beans on one side of the cheese only. I'm going to top it with a little bit of pico or fresh salsa. Okay. I'm going to put some sour cream on there. A dollop of sour cream. 2 dollops of sour cream, some green onion, okay? And then what I'm going to do is fold it over. Oh my, wow. Look at this. Y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is lovely. Oh my goodness. Now, here is the cheddar shell. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a little bit of faith in myself. And I'm not going to use the corn shell over there. I'm just going to use the cheese shells that I made. And let me clear some of this out of the way a little bit. Okay. So, I'm adding the beans to the cheddar shell, okay? Spread it out here. Don't need too much, okay? You know what, this is kind of a fun thing to make. It's different. If you have a corn allergy or something like that, hey, eat some cheese. I mean, who doesn't like cheese? And I've never heard of anybody having an allergy to cheese. Have y'all? I mean, that would just be cruel. Seriously. Okay, so I have a layer of beans on here. I'm going to put some pico, some nice fresh salsa on top of here. Just all across the top. Drain all of the liquid off of this thing. Okay. I love, love, love tomatoes. Like, I really, really love tomatoes. So there's the pico. Let me put a layer of, a dollop of, I'm just going to put all of that sour cream right there on top. Okay. And now, like I said, I can't really eat lettuce. So I'm not going to put lettuce on here. It would look a lot prettier if I did put lettuce on here, but I'm not going to do that. And it's holding steady just fine. Here we have, look, just call me Senorita, okay? Because I did that thing. I did that thing like a chicken wing. Y'all, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Can y'all see? Look at that. Look at how lovely that looks. This looks absolutely beautiful. Hey! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. How pretty is that? I got my little root beer right here, y'all. Some kind of good. I bought some flowers the other day. When I was cutting the flowers, trimming them, one of them broke in half. So I put it inside of my little measuring cup. Isn't that cute? I have a little glass measuring cup. So y'all, this is my tostado, my fried cheese tostados. Oh my goodness. Get in your kitchen, rig something up, have fun, use your leftovers, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. Give me a thumbs up and like all of my videos, okay? I mean, what's not to like about my videos? What's not to like about me? Hey, I'll talk to y'all later.